guys, welcome back to Derby Kai. As you can see, I'm in the bunker. Now, just to start this video off, I had a delivery yesterday. Now, I don't know who it's from, but I got an idea of what it might be. Graham knows, he knows all about it, but he did say I've got to open it on camera. So, let's open it and we'll see what it is. I think that's opened it. Well, I was right on what I think it was, but I don't know who it's off. Oh, another one from a collection. This one is from my mate Maureen in America, from Keefes Haven. Lovely mug. On Facebook and YouTube. She's got her own channel. Recently built a lovely little pond, her and her brother. I will put, well, I won't, Graham will. I'll get Graham to put the link to the channel down in the description, so please pop on over and subscribe and tell her business sent you. So Maureen, thank you so much for the mug. Absolutely lovely little mug. Beautiful design on it, I must admit. Look at that, lovely design on there. And that's going to go into my collection. So Maureen, thank you so much, and can't wait for when you come over to the UK, and hopefully get a chance to meet up in person. So Maureen, thank you so much, absolutely fantastic. Okay, there's Maureen's mug. Now past the collection, which isn't going too bad, as you can see. It's a good collection there. Can't count that one, I know. And a few over there as well. So collection's coming along nicely. Okay, so in my last video, you may say, obviously if you've seen the video, you should know I had issues. I mean, I wanted to remove my backy river and fit in the pressure filter just for now, so I can still run it into the moving van and back to the pond until I get a chance to the rest of my upgrades I want to do on the filter house and a little bit on the pond. And obviously in that video it didn't work. It was a complete and utter fail. The pressure filter was leaking like a sieve, so it didn't work. So I decided to take it to work, and in my lunchtime I stripped it down and had a look at it to see if I could repair it, and unfortunately I'd hopefully repaired it cheap, but unfortunately where the grey rocker goes, it looks like there must have been somehow a piece of grit or something that got in there, so when it had been rocked a few times it actually caused a groove in the plastic itself, so it wasn't sealing with the O-rings. It was actually bypassing the O-rings. So I couldn't think of a way of actually repairing that at the time. Anyway, I couldn't. There might be a way. I'd need to look more into it and have a good think about it, but at the time, being at work, I couldn't do it. But in the last video, I received quite a few messages from subscribers and followers, and I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody who did message me with our offer of help. A few of you said they've got a pressure filter, or they've got some other type of little filter, if I was to be interested in it, or I could borrow it and things like that. So I want to say a massive thank you to everybody who offered to help. And I did take up an offer of help of one, and hopefully he's coming down this weekend. He said he can make it the weekend, so he'll be here this weekend, and hopefully I can get him on video. He has been here before, lovely bloke called Stephen. So yeah, he'll be here this weekend. But I want to say a massive thank you to everybody who messaged me to say, you know, I've got this such and such filter you can borrow, or you know, various offers of help. I want to say a massive thank you. I really do appreciate it. I'm absolutely blown away by people's generosity within the community, and the way they offer to help people. So a massive thank you to everybody for that. So yeah, hopefully I can get this thing sorted and back up and running the way I want it to for now, and then I can get onto my upgrades that I want to do. So don't know how much more film I'm going to get done until the weekend. So if I don't see you then, or before then, I shall see you the weekend. Hi guys, back again. Out by the main pond, I did say that I've got a visitor coming, and here he is, it's Stephen. He has been before. I had 3-stage chlorinator off you before. Yeah. And he bought some filter floss. I did say earlier that Stephen offered a pressure filter because that one's leaking, and he's kindly brought it down for me today. So fingers crossed, all going to be good. Now, Stephen came down about, I think it's about 9-10 months ago. Yeah. Got to be about that when I had them off him. And he did say he was going to do a extended on his pond. He hasn't done it yet, but he has bought all the timbers, and his price of everything's ridiculous at the moment. So we've been talking about this. So he is going to extend. It's going to be approximately 12 feet long. Yeah, about 12 foot by 8 foot roughly. And about 4 foot deep. But he's going retro bottom drains. He's thinking of putting 2 in. He doesn't know whether to join them together or have them on separate pumps yet. But we're saying about joining them together. It could restrict flow one. I get more flow on one than the other. So it's something he's going to tinker around with and have some thoughts on. Again, as everything's all going to come down to costing it. Yeah. And to buy another pump, it's not. These very pumps are not cheap. Or any pumps are not cheap really. All going to come down to money, but he's starting to get all his stuff together. So hopefully he can get that sorted this year and get his new pond up and done. And you're going to have a window. Yeah, oh yeah, got to have a window. See, you got to have a window. He knows, because I want a window. He's got to have a window now, see. That's all it is, just to show off. I've got one, you haven't. I've got a small one on at the moment, but I'm thinking of having a bigger one, a 2-metre one. See, he's just, that's not fair. Just not fair, is it? Big window. As I said, he's bought the pressure filter down for me. He's bought some treats for Bisley. And if Andy at Koi Pond Lifestyle, if you're watching, he's bought me some oat cakes from 5 Towns Oat Cakes in Hanley. They are. Don't know if they're any better yet, but he said they're the best you can get, so you need to up your game on your oat cakes, mate. better than yours, Andy. These are award winners. Oh, they are. See, award winning oat cakes, see. Now, last time Steve was here, I didn't have any mugs, so as you can see, he's got his mug. It's probably taped up. He's got his mug for this year, and I had an old calendar from last year as well. He's in the new calendar I had this year. I had the one from last year. He's had that as well. He's going to use the pictures and probably frame them up like Phil at Telford Koi Pond does. He's put some in his, so. And that's a fair exchange for the oat cakes. Well, there you go. Oat cakes for a calendar and a mug. So yeah, hopefully this filter's going to be just what I need. So again, Steve, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. And he's going to come to one of the open days at the Koi collection. He's in for a surprise when he gets there. So yeah, I'll catch you all in a bit. Hi guys, just in the bunker. It's been a few days now since Stephen came round and gave me the pressure filter. So I haven't had a chance to do anything with it. So I'm going to do it today. Right, let's get out of here. It's a bit of a mess out here. And you can see all this mess here. I had to clear out up at the back, so I'm going to have some work done on the gas pipe which runs up the back of the house to the boiler, so I've got to have that done. I've clean all that mess out. It's needed doing some time, so right, what I did this morning is I got my pressure filter and I filled it full of PP, and it's been soaking in there for a couple of hours. It was cleaned out anyway, but I wanted to give it another go over. So what I'm going to do today is get the pressure filter in here, hopefully. And fingers crossed it doesn't leak. It's not like the other one. The other one, it was on the grey where the 3 pipes go in the front, and it slides to clean and open. It was the O-rings at the back. It cut a groove into the plastic, a bit of grit or something had got in there, and it was obviously under pressure. It's leaking out of there. something I may be able to do, what I might be able to do and use it, so if I want to clean it, you have to take it apart, is I can actually just silicone it all around over that and stick it back on so it doesn't move. That's an option. I don't know yet. We'll see what I use that one for, if I use it at all. But anyway, yeah, I've got to do this in here, and I want to redo my joint on this tap here. It has got a very slight leak on it, and as you can see, it's making it a bit wet down there, so I haven't bothered with it. It's only a very small leak. I've got more water trickling in, and that's what's leaking there. So it's just where I put the PTFE tape on. I obviously didn't put enough on there, and if I can, I don't think I've got my O-rings in the van down. If I've got O-rings in the van, I might stick it to see if I can get an O-ring to seal it. We'll see. That might be a good option actually, if I've got one big enough in there. If not, I'll get one from work. So yeah, right, let me get my stuff together and see if we can get this on for now. We'll see, back in a bit. Okay, so that's the pressure filter connected up. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to run it, but I'm going to run it up and out this pipe straight down to the drain down there, because there's a bit of PP in there. I have tried and flushed it out, but just to get any excess out. A little bit ain't going to hurt the pond, but I want to flush out a little bit anyway. So let's get the pump going again. Okay, pump's up and running. It's obviously got a tip time to fill the pressure pump or pressure filter. I'll leave that there for a minute. It should. There we go. As you can see, just clean out any PP, look. Just 1 second. Now these, that is coming out there slightly, is that? Right, the seal's leaking on that one, so I need to take that seal off and check it again. I'll have to do something with this because there should be a tap on this one, so I might try and find a blanking cap for this for now. But there is, I don't know if it's leaking from the seal or from that. As you can see, I'll let me sort that out. Okay guys, so I think I've stopped the leak on there. On these, they're fine. Unfortunately, this one now, which is the waste, it's not quite sealing. As you can see, there's a slight drip. So what I've done is I've made that and blocked it off, so that will seal that up completely. And all I need to do when I want to flush it is, I've got another one of these, I'll set this off with a bit of pipe on it, and that will go straight to the drain for when I want to clean it. But again, just the way my luck's going, I said I washed it out with PP and I wanted to tip the PP away, so I flushed it out with water and I wanted to tip the rest down the drain. And my handle, I'll show you what I did. I was tipping it down this drain there, out the inlet and outlet, and the handle fell off and went down the drain. Now I've had this cover up, it's not here. I've flushed it out from there to there. It's not, hasn't come through there, but I think it's actually stuck in there. So I'm gonna have to try and find something I can get down, because obviously it goes down and bends, and I think on the bend, I think that's where it might be stuck, unless it has flushed it down and it's stuck somewhere between here and there. I did get my jet wash out and put the jet wash down it. Didn't do anything, didn't come out. It's probably just bypassed it, so it's down there somewhere, but it's not a major problem. I can make something that'll fit on that to turn as a handle, or I can buy another handle if I can't get it out. But I'm going to see if I can, I'll have to try and get some better boning rods in there, something that's actually going to push. I've got some boning rods in the shed, but they've only got the for unblocking the drain to push it through. I might, there's a little one you can get, it's got like a flap, it's a right big round circle, and you can push the drain through, so I might have to try and get that, see if I can force it out. But again, I didn't expect the handle to come off so easy. It just tipped off. Didn't knock it or anything, just tipped upside down, the handle fell off. Oh well, never mind. So I'm just waiting for this silicone to go off a little bit more in here. Give it an hour, if that. I should give it enough to take, and then I'll stick it on and get it up and running again. So I shall come back to you in a little bit. Okay guys, so that seemed to work. I stopped the leak on that, so I'm not worried about it. As I said, if I need to, I've got another one of these connectors. What I'll do is I'll put a hose on that for the waste, so I have to undo that when I want to clean it, to clean it out. But I have can't believe I did that. Hopefully I can get it out the drain, find it in there. If not, I'll have to make something, or see if I can order a new one. But it is only a temporary thing, this. But I've got a plan for that afterwards. But that's all set up now, and as you can see, it's in there, running into there. You can see nice steady flow into there for now. Obviously that's not going to be enough of a flow when I put my backy shower and stuff in. So it's only at that speed at the moment because it's only 1.5 inch pipe. I may change that to a 2-inch return, or even a couple of returns to the main, back to the pond. But the main thing is, it's not working, it's not leaking, and it's working. So that's the main thing. All good. So where's my lid? I put my lid somewhere. Right. I've got a lid for this somewhere, I don't know where to put it. Right, let me find my lid, I'll come back to you. Found the lid. Fall down there. Right, so that's it in here for now. I'm happy that's right, as I said. I'm happy that's up and running. So at least it's cleaning the water that's going in there for now. A lot more work to do. Still got to strip this out. I'm thinking maybe if I get a chance the weekend, I may cut this out, mark out and see how big I'm going to get that, and I can decide then where my pipes are coming through here. They're going to come through into the piece I'm putting there, so I can find out where they're going out there, and I can decide then where things are going, and the pipes and the barrel and stuff, and it will work out then how much room I've got to put this potentially down under there. And as I said before, I think I need to move this to here, so I'm going to have to extend this wire here which goes to the light. Easy enough to do. And I've got to move my tap, I think, but again that's easy enough to put anywhere I like really. That needs to move off somewhere down the bottom, easy enough to move. All that's got to come out. Then I can work out my framework, and I said before to put my sieve filter at the top. If the sieve filter doesn't work the way I want it to, I'd have to take it back out, and that may be a semi-permanent fixture just for to feed the shower, and I can clean that out every 2 or 3 days. But we'll come to that. Hopefully the sieve's going to work like I want it to, but we'll have to see. So that's it in there. Come back to that later, get them a little bit of food. Right, as I said with that pressure filter, excuse the mess as I said earlier, what my idea is, because at the moment in here, back up there, in here both this vat and the Dolab vat are running on the same system. Now if I need to quarantine a fish or isolate a fish, it's going to be quite difficult. So what I can do, that's why I've got 2 slide valves. I can close the one slide valve off here to isolate this tank, and what I can do then is I can run, I've got a submersible pump I can put in there, From there you can run into the pressure filter, which I can sit on there, and from there I can take that cap off, stick one of them on and run it into there to run the shower, because I can isolate that one as well and turn that one off. So then this will be its own complete system, separate system, if I need to isolate it for treating the fish or anything like that, or if I have any issues I can use that as a hospital or quarantine tank, and it will run completely separate from this system. Talking of which, these have just been fed and I've had a clean, so it's a little bit murky, but these are doing really well in there. Oh right, that reminds me, 1 second, let me spin you around. Right, these fish, talking of these fish, now as you know, most of these fish are for sale, to move on, and a lot of people have asked about them already and put names down on them. Now all that information was on my phone, who wanted what fish and everything else, and my phone unfortunately went a bit bonkard and lost a lot of virtually all of the information off the phone. So if anybody has said they would like a fish what's in this tank and they've put their name down, or if they haven't, are interested, I can remember a couple of you. I can remember a couple of people who said they want the fish, so I know and which fish they wanted, but there's some others as well, I can't remember which one you wanted. So please, if you can email me, put it down here, or if not, it'll be in the description down below, or contact me via Facebook about any of these tozai in here that I've been growing on. If you had put your name down on them, can you please let me know that you did and which one you wanted. As I said, I lost all the information on my phone. I should have wrote it down really. I just very quickly I put it in the notepad on my phone, the list of names, who wanted what fish, and agreed prices, and I've lost it. So if you can contact me and let me know which fish you wanted via email or via Facebook, don't put it in the comments of the video. I prefer an email or a Facebook, because sometimes the comments don't always come through. Again, the YouTube plays up sometimes, I don't always get the comments that people write. So please send me an email or Facebook about the fish you're interested in. There is some that are still for sale that haven't been had their names on. So if there is something in there you've seen in the past that you're interested in, or you like, contact me the same way, and we can work it out. I think, what have I got? I'm trying to think now. There's a kajaku in there. There's 2 kahakus still for sale. There's 2 akamatsubas in there. The 3 shiro, the little ones, I'm growing them on a bit more. The others I think have gone. I think there's a little shower in there which was from my fry. That one's left. There is, I think there's a harawaku in there. Can't remember, but yeah, look back on some of the videos. I've said before in previous videos when I've done the last measure up what we got in there and what's available. So please contact me, that'd be great. Right, so that's it for now. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Don't forget to pop out to Facebook and Instagram. And again, a massive thank you to Steve for the pressure filter, and Maureen from Keefes Koi Haven. Love the mug. Thank you so much, Maureen, really appreciate it. So until the next one, stay safe. Job's a good one.